So what are we doing?
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll. Hashtag Ragdoll.
Yep.
Movie Maker 4. Roblox.
Okay, that's enough tags. So I'm going to be doing 3 different versions of Ragdoll.
I'm just gonna hopefully do one. Goodness.
Number 1 will be this.
See, he's really good at it. He's probably already done.
Not at all.
Oof, that's gonna be annoying.
So here we'd start our first frame. It goes pop, then you can continue animating. Here the legs are going to be really important because you got to animate them correctly. That's what our animation looks like so far. Now we grab his leg.
I'm just trying to give these arms movement.
Now, because he's stepping on a rock,
See, I'm not sure whether I want to have tweening on or off. Tweening will make it more blockier. So I'm adding a bunch of frames.
Then here we'll make the legs go a little bit like this. And we'll make him lay down. And we can add a little bit of extra. We can add a little bit of extra fall, if you will, if you want a good looking. Here's what it looks like. Seems like it's missing something. Here's what it looks like. And if we were to turn this FOV up, that's what it looks like so far. And now would be the time that we would add sounds. So here, if you didn't have any game passes, you would put footstep, which sounds like that. But because I have something, we would put in grass footstep. Then because he steps on this, we would put footstep. And then banana slip. And here, we'd put then you would put another one of these. That's what that looks like. Now on to the next. This one, a bacon is going to be getting hit in the head. So This one's going to be pretty simple. It's just an object. All you're going to have to do really for this is just move the object in random ways to make it look like as if it's been thrown.
What I'm trying to do is, since he's falling, I'm going to line up his foot with where it was every time that I move him.
Now you can send him farther if you want to make him look like he had more velocity behind it. If you want to make the object look like it had more velocity.
And since I'm this far in on my shot, it's about time I start pointing my camera different.
Hmm.
So let's see what that looks like so far.
Here's what it looks like. And now it's time for the third thing. This guest is getting hurled with force towards a wall. Don't ask why. You just did. Oh no, this is why the guests were. Okay, so if you want it to make it look good, you're gonna want to add a few fling frames.
Let's keep that camera rotating. It's a little jarring at that part, so I gotta tilt it up a little bit.
Here, you would make the arms
Okay, better.
go a bit along with the legs. You'd want to turn his body to the way you want. For me, I'm gonna make him look like he kind of splattered into the wall.
See, one thing about pointing this camera is I'm giving him a lot of what's called negative space over here. This is empty space, and he's over here, but it gives him room to fall on this side. You don't want him too far ahead in the shot, or else it's like an old Sonic the Hedgehog game. You just run into the spikes. You want to be able to see what he's doing.
While he's over there talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm gonna continue animating.
Oh, listen to you.
Here you're gonna want to make him do a little bit of a twirl. Make sure to rotate the limb to make it look a bit more human-like. Okay, there's absolutely no way that this somehow went into a Yamcha pose. Here's what it looks like all together. That was a bit extreme for how he got flung from the wall, but I can work with this. So now, we would want to add every sound effect. Here we would add a whoosh, and for when it hits his face, you can either do that or that probably works better. And when he hits the ground, you can put the slide sound effect. Yep. And I'll put the that right there. For this, you're going to want to add Stone Smash. Then I'm gonna make him do the burn. Here's the finished product. And then if you want, you can even add some music. It'd most likely be the cartoon scenes for this. And that's about it. And after that, you could put anything you want in the description. Maybe like, do better than me. I dare you. And then you would probably want to put an image. Ragdoll? What?
And he's quick with his. I'm extremely slow.
So that'd be about it. Unless you want to see what it would look like with twinning on. You could turn up or down the frames per second. This is what it would look like at 7. And some would argue that higher frames per second looks better. And I would say so, but you don't need to focus on that. As long as you're happy with it. That's why I'm turning it all the way up to 15. Not 12. Yeah. And that's about it. So, hope this was cool. I'm going to add something extra now. And that's about it. So, yep. See ya.
Okay. I'm going to keep going a little bit because I'm still not done. Mm-hmm. You want to join me at my mic?
Yes, hello, it's the person from earlier. Yep, it's me.
See, the person they're like swinging around because they're falling down. I guess it's not a true ragdoll. See what I got so far.
Would you like to see what I got so far?
Oh, I can't right now. I'm still in the middle of my recording. I'm almost done. Oh, goodness. It was hashtag Ragdoll, right?
Yep.
All right, published.
I'm gonna finish my new animation.
Let me disable my tweening real quick and see what it looks like. I'm going to keep tweening on. Let me bump my frame up. Maybe. Let me make sure. Animate, load movie, Ragdoll, load movie. I think I set mine to 14. Yep. So here we go. I'm going to view yours and I'm going to view mine. Here is Thunderboltings. Oh my gosh, that is so good. What in the world? He had time to make 3 of them things. Look at mine. I just did one.
It's awesome.